All right. This is me, Magus. I'm here with Justin. We're at IPL. This is the, I guess, training room for some players. There's also, well, there's supposed to be fighting games, but there's none.
We got some joysticks over there.
Yeah.
Some HDR.
HDR. So we're prepping for HDR for Evo.
Prepare for HDR for next year.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I think it's one of those games that IPL is going to be picking up.
I think so
because
too.
Because they said possible future Capcom.
Yeah,
games, so
and I feel like there's a lot of steam with that game right now. It's building up. So
HDR.
Yeah.
You have some more Claw Vega from Taquito. You know what I mean?
Some Hondas.
Bust out the Hondas.
I think Sterling might make a comeback with his Fei Long.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty cool. But what we're gonna do is basically we're just gonna walk around and check shit out, see what's going on with you know, the crazy cult of esports. So we're gonna infiltrate for you guys, you know, and see what's up. I'm here actually at the Mad Catz booth, and they brought some stuff, you know, selling sticks. You can see they're making money right now, doing a good job, supporting the scene. And yeah, Mark Man's over here hiding in a corner, he's trying to, yeah, get him. But so yeah, so you know, Offcast is filming behind there, and he's gonna walk us and tell us where to go because I have no idea what anything is. Justin's gonna be my tour guide.
I walked around a little bit.
So you ready?
I don't know what. Every time I see a big game, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I have no idea. And people are sitting down, which is scary. So they don't stand up and like throw bottles at you.
Yeah.
Like,
I know Martin's actually fanboying it up right now because his favorite team is playing right now.
Oh, really?
So maybe we could catch him at his moments of tears when his favorite team loses.
Yeah, let's go bug him and ruin his fun. Well, why don't we take a look around? Justin, do you want to take us anywhere specific first?
Let's see. This is I guess the exhibitors hall. You have obviously Mad Catz, and then you have some other booths from Asus, Gunnars, IGN booth by itself. But that's not where everyone's at. Everyone's just watching their matches right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we go out right now, we'll see Shoot Mania.
All right, so why don't we go check that out? All right, again, you know, unlike, well, somewhat like Evo, but unlike Evo and a lot of majors, there's multiple ballrooms.
Yeah, multiple ballrooms.
So they have a bunch of different spots where they play their games.
We got some HDR, high-level play right here.
Yeah, you can see these guys are mashing on them sticks, you know, but that's some Mad Catz sticks, and they can take a beating.
They could definitely take a beating.
They can take a beating. So, but yeah, this is just one ballroom, one of many. I think there's like 5 or 6 ballrooms, and the biggest one is, of course, their League of Legends ballroom. So, you know, we're going to take a look. He said we're going to check out Shoot Mania. Is that what we're going to check out?
Because basically everything's on this floor.
Okay.
So if we go straight,
we'll see everything, right?
We'll pass in order. Shoot Mania.
Right, and Shoot Mania is kind of one of the more popular FPS games that are out right now. I don't know who developed it.
When someone said Shoot Mania, I actually thought that was the name of an event, not an actual
Oh,
game.
you didn't know it was an actual game? Yeah. Well, I actually know somebody who works for the company who's a Tekken player, so I forget his name at the moment, but it's a cool game. You know, it's like, I guess like Quake or Counter-Strike, Halo games like that if you're into that, you know.
So we have Shoot Mania, this room right here.
All right, well, why don't we just take a look like close to the door? I don't want to go in there and, you know, blow them up or anything. All right, so yeah, and maybe if you could take a panning shot, you could just see like there's a ton of people, like, and they are, you know, there's people filming already as well. A lot of cats here for all kinds of games. So let's check this out, and you can see this is just one of the halls going on right now. I don't even know like where they are in the tournament or whatever, and they do tournaments, double elim for a lot of their games. I know LOL is like that, so you know, maybe you just want to take a quick look at what it looks like.
What's really surprising is that they have like percentage. I guess that's like their win percentage at the moment, or
Oh,
they're
okay.
about to win.
Their kill percentage or whatever.
48%. Imagine that for life bars.
Yeah, if they actually had the life bars up there and they were real time, that would be amazing. And you know what was cool is actually, James brought this up to me, is like they kind of like change the lighting when stuff happens. Imagine if like you cracked X Factor or something and like the room just got red. Yeah. And there's just like crying faces, you know, but no, so I mean, not a lot of people checking it out right now. You know, that's probably mid-tournament or just not an interesting match or something. But either way, they cater to a lot of games, and you know, not all of them are extremely popular like LOL. And you know, you think about fighting games, like they're not going to be getting the hugest audience, right? But they're catering and they're helping out the scene.
And it's up to us.
Exactly. It's up to the community. It's up to the community because these guys aren't going to do anything but say, here's an event, we're going to help you run it, and we're going to put money and incentive to come out. But if you guys aren't at the ground putting in work, nothing's going to happen. Like, look at the Mortal Kombat community. That is like the definition of a grassroots community making something out of basically nothing. Like, these guys have no help. They don't have any, like, these guys, you know, they get an event every now and then, but just at NEC they got 100-something players. Like for a game that is basically considered, you know, that people wrote off, that said, you know, after Dallas this game's going to be done, and they still got players coming out. So
even at MLGs, you saw a lot more common players just come out.
and they just come out and support the game because they love the game, and you know, the games aren't anything, these events aren't anything without people actually showing up and playing. So it's whatever, you know, and you could say, oh my God, esports is doing this or that event's doing that, but really it's nothing. It's just a bunch of people coming to play, you know, and if you don't show up, well, you can't bitch, you can't say anything because you're not supporting anything.
Yeah.
So
it's basically going to be your fault if you don't support.
Yeah, and you can see Slasher in the back right there with this girl. He's a really cool guy. You know, one of the things about Rob is he always gave us a fair shake, always from the beginning, man. I met him at Futterruckers too, and he was one of the first guys who came from this scene and transferred over to the fighting game scene and really just gave us a clean break. And Justin getting swipe cam, yeah, there you go, and then another EG member running into him in the hall. Who's that, Justin?
That's Huck.
Huck.
StarCraft player.
There you go.
I don't know anything about StarCraft,
Me
but I
neither.
just know he's like a famous guy.
He is. He's one of the top players here, right?
Yeah.
He's foreign though, right?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian. There you go.
I guess that's foreign.
I'm able. Then I'm half foreign. So, but yeah. So a lot of, you know, I just don't. One of the really interesting things about this is like when I was telling you when I go to Evo, I know like 90% of the faces, right? And then the people I don't know might know me, or I know people that they, you know, vice versa. Yeah. So it's just here, I don't know anybody, you know, and I'm just kind of like wandering the halls, like la da da.
I actually find that kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done that for a long time, just wandering.
Oh, here we go.
Halls.
Yeah. So now it's like, you know, leaving Hollywood where nobody knows you and stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, people still come up to me and say, hey, you know,
Justin
I can't believe you're here at an esports event, but I'm like, you know, just gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. So.
So this way, we're going to be the League of Legends and StarCraft.